Welcome, fellow travelers. This is Becca
And this is Gabriela.
with today's Inner Alchemy Life Code, addressing this essential question. What is the most direct path to feeling love and connection?
Our response? Gratitude.
When we choose gratitude, our mind and hearts quickly orient towards love. When we feel grateful for something in our lives, it's like we send a little pulse of love out, and we connect through that to the object of our affection. So, for instance, in the morning, if I'm drinking a glass of water and I just take a moment with the water and connect, say hello, and feel gratitude for all that I receive from this water, for the beautiful privilege of having clean water to drink that comes out of a faucet, like all of the things around water. I am connected. I'm connected to the water. So I think in this world where we are suffering so mightily from disconnection, so deeply from disconnection, gratitude is a real balm for many of the difficulties.
Yes, and it is especially useful when we're in a really hard place. It's not just a nice thing that we can say and have as a mouthpiece. It really can save us during times that are tough. And just for me this morning, Becca, it was a practice of gratitude that took me from feeling a little bit anguished, and my breath was quick, and I was trying to focus hard as I was about to enter this meeting at the local courthouse. And because I had a few minutes to spare, I saw that there was this bench, and it happened to be facing the sun. And I went and I sat down and closed my eyes. For one moment, I could feel that warm sun all over my skin. And yes, welcome spring, right? So grateful for that. The act then was, thank you, sun. Thank you so much. I am so thankful for you right now. And the warmth seeped into my skin. My heart was started to slow down, and then I saw my team coming across, and I felt so grateful for my team.
Yes.
And I said, "Oh, thank you, team. This is a relief in a way." So it's not that the situation went away, right? It's not, or the anguish or any of the other parts, but it did create a very important pause that allowed me to hold both.
Right. So the pause allowed you to almost step back, I think, from what you were holding and the felt sense in your body, which was the anxiety, right? And then to feel the gratitude, it's like, okay, yes, I'm still here. I'm still at court. This could be an anxious situation. And I feel this beautiful balm from the sun.
That's right.
And both are there.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that was just this morning. So, yes,
Right.
Thank you.
Yes, and how many times already today have I felt deep gratitude for, again, just the tiny little things, the cloud in the sky, and the wave of this branch in the breeze,
Yes.
Really little things I feel such gratitude for. And also, I'm also thinking back to a time where gratitude like saved my ass when I was super triggered, so triggered. Oh, it was one of those love triggers.
Love triggers. Oh, yeah.
The most painful. Anyway, love trigger. And I went into a strong state of story. And boy, tunnel vision, a lot of fear, and a lot of feeling of like enemy and other, and all of this kind of stuff. From this person that like literally 5 minutes before I was feeling a lot of love for. So it was a strong change, and it really took me over. I remember thinking, holy shit, this is really taking me over. Like I am consumed. And it was like that little part of me that just said, ding, ding, gratitude. And I took a moment, and I just, again, it's like I opened my eyes, honestly, because I was looking around and actually taking in the world, right? And from a place of tunnel vision and, other fear and all of those things, just like looking around, like, oh, okay, there are the trees. Yes, I'm so grateful for the trees. And just opening up to have the gratitude, and then it just allowed me to settle a little bit and to come back and be able to respond in a more grounded way to the upset.
That's right. And what I heard you really strongly say is choosing, remembering,
Yes.
choosing gratitude as part of this practice takes an active action.
It takes will.
It takes will. That
we
is
have to
correct.
choose it.
We
takes
have to
our will.
choose it. It takes a form that becomes automatic with practice. I think, as you're saying, like it can really create that space between a response and a reaction.
Yes.
And we know how precious that is, and in the unfoldment of whatever story.
Yeah.
Right. To take things in a little bit calmer way.
Yes.
Yes. I think we could all use that.
Absolutely. I think I think it's really important medicine for our times, and really the data shows that. The scientific data shows that gratitude is the medicine for our times. There's so many different studies on this. We're just going to highlight a few, and you can check on the link below for the actual research. But the first thing that comes right to the surface is that people that practice gratitude experience improved physical health. They have fewer aches and pains, and they're also more likely to take care of their health.
Yes, the body. Gratitude really is ingrained in the body.
Yeah.
Is one of yours.
It definitely supports the body as well as the mind. So Robert Emmons, a leading gratitude researcher, conducted multiple studies on the link between gratitude and well-being. And his research confirms that gratitude increases happiness and reduces depression.
Yes. Gratitude also enhances empathy and reduces aggression. Grateful people are more likely to behave in pro-social manners, even when others behave less kind. This is according to a 2012 study by the University of Kentucky.
Who enhances empathy and reduces aggression. I can't think of more important medicine for our times than enhanced empathy and reduced aggression, even when others behave in a less kind manner. That's really when the rubber meets the road.
Talk about resilience.
No kidding.
A tool for resilience.
Yes. Let's see. Grateful people sleep better. Gratitude also reduces social comparisons.
Oh, yes.
Doesn't that make sense? That makes so much sense to me, because if I have an attitude of gratitude, then the comparison is more celebration. It's not comparison and competition, but it's like, hey, I can celebrate the difference.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I remember one study specifically saying that gratitude and envy are just negatively correlated.
Right.
They cannot exist in the same space.
Right.
So, yes, especially in our social media days.
Man, that's so perfect. It turns out gratitude also increases mental strength. There was a 2006 study published that found that Vietnam War vets with higher levels of gratitude experienced lower rates of PTSD. And then there was another study that found that gratitude was a major contributor to resilience following the terrorist attacks on 9/11.
Wow. So recognizing all you have to be thankful for, even the worst times of your life, fosters resilience for everybody, from war to and I am grateful that we are studying different types of medicine to help so many of our veterans.
Yes.
That is very close to my heart.
Yes, that is close to your heart. Yes, it is. Of a mother who is a vet, for
yes,
sure.
for sure, yes.
And so many. I mean, trauma is just rampant everywhere. So anything that we can do to help out with our PTSD globally, I think is a great thing. So here's all of these beautiful benefits for gratitude. So I thought...
So Becca, as well, one of the things I wanted to mention is the difference between gratitude of the mind and the body.
Oh, yeah, good point. Go ahead.
So we can all think of Thanksgiving, right? And then the obligatory day of gratitude. And this is not what we're talking about. We're not talking about a show of anything. If anything, it has nothing to do with personality. When we do gratitude of the mind, it is not connected to your heart. It is almost as if you are having to do this in an automated way. Mm-hmm. So if you're feeling your way yourself, like making a list of things you are grateful for, but you're not really feeling them in your body, that's okay. That's okay. Just go ahead, take a deep breath, and go into your heart and say, okay, actually, what am I really feeling grateful for? And it could really be, oh man, it could be the rain at that moment, or it could be the drive that you're having at that time. So very much noticing the difference between mind and body gratitude, and I know you're going to lead us through an example of what it would feel like to have body gratitude.
Yeah, let's just take a minute and do a short gratitude meditation. So as you're listening, if you have a moment and you can just take a few breaths and bring yourself to center, we'll feel what gratitude feels like. And I want to invite you, before we begin, if you can just take a moment and notice how you feel in your body before we start. So I want to invite you to call into mind someone or something that is very important to you. This could be a pet, or a friend, or a spouse, or a very special place, perhaps in nature. Anything where you can easily feel how important this person, this being, this place is to you, and where you feel a sense of love. So I want to invite you to just take a few minutes and, in your mind, review a number of the reasons why this person, this place, this thing is so important to you. Just take a few minutes and just feel into that, just a couple of things. And as you review these few elements of why this person is so important, I'm going to invite you to notice how it feels in your body to feel this. Allow yourself to really bring in this person, this place. Bring it right into your body, as if you're holding it right in your heart. And just notice what it's like for your heart to have this thing that's so important to you, to have it close. Just scan your body, notice what it feels like in your chest, in your throat. Maybe it feels warm. It might feel tingly. Perhaps it feels expansive and open. So as you're holding this object of your affection in your heart, I want you to imagine a beautiful glowing coal, a beautiful ember in your heart begin to grow and glow. And this is the tangible expression of your love for this object, this person, this place. So feel this glowing coal grow. And then in your mind's eye, see yourself offering this glowing love coal to this one that has captured your attention. And imagine that you're giving it to them in a way that allows it to penetrate their entire being. So let's imagine it's a person. And as you send this love coal over to them, you can see it penetrate into their body, pink and yellow and orange, just spreading throughout every part of this other person's body. So they have received the gift of your love, which you have offered in this gratitude. And notice how it feels in your body to have offered that love. Just take a minute and then come on back.
That was very nice.
What were you?
Thank you
what
for
were you,
that.
What were you feeling grateful for?
Oh, I was imagining a very dear friend with whom I am developing a very sweet, deep new friendship with. And it was a little ember of coal. So to feel that surrounding the both of us was so sweet to my body, just relaxing. It was like I really felt like I was in the glow.
Yeah.
And the heart opening.
Yes.
So it is really the heart opening that is the channel.
That's correct. This is a heart channel. That's absolutely right. And it's like this beautiful pulse of embodied love that we send to the other. And holy moly, it can be so powerful. I mean, honestly, the power of our directed love in the form of gratitude, we can direct it many, many ways. But the power of our directed love is so powerful.
Yes.
It is so powerful beyond what this world of, the 3D world of lots of doing. Yes, the power of our love is not to be reckoned with. So I really invite you all to experiment with it, to really experiment with playing with gratitude, play with how it feels. There's many, many ways to do it. You can Google online and find a gazillion. We'll link up a list of 31 gratitude practices you can check, but there's many ways to practice this. But I think the most important thing is to just remember. We just have to remember and choose.
Yes. And a very simple way that I remember starting
Yeah.
as a practice was as I was going through my day saying thank you for the things that I find myself using every day. My cup of coffee, my car, water, all of these things that are part of my daily existence. That would be it would be very different. So start your morning by saying thank you to the first thing that you do.
Yes, the covers that you push back on your bed if you're lucky enough to have them. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think bringing gratitude and attention and love to the things that we most frequently would take for granted and don't receive as the gift that they truly are. Because what is gratitude but recognizing a gift that has been offered?
Oh, yes,
right?
beautifully
We're saying
said.
thank you for something that has been offered to us.
Yes.
And so to see the offering truly that is all around us all the time, hiding in plain sight, if we only have the eyes to see and to welcome each thing as the gift that it truly is, well, that is what brings life to life in a different kind of way.
And living in a heart-centered awareness.
Yes.
That we don't need to go back to the science, but
we know it because we can feel it.
Yes.
Our bodies know what the science says.
Yeah, and you'll notice yourself smiling a lot more.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, I'm really excited. I hope everybody has fun experimenting with this week, and let us know how it goes for you. We'd love to hear.
Thank you for joining us. Take care.
Bye-bye for now.